back to Around the World and Back, the segment of our podcast where we talk about the latest current events happening around the world. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn something new. Welcome back to our Around the World and Back segment. Oh my Jesus. So I was on TikTok the other day.
Where?
And I seen the talk where they was talking about Jason Kels. He does not believe in washing his feet or his legs. He just let the soap run down. And they think that their legs and their feet are clean because the water has soap in it.
Is that how we do car washes? Do we just put soap on it and then just rinse it off? Like we don't wash it?
It makes me, when they say they don't wash their chicken and now they don't wash their bodies, it makes you want to just stay at home. Like, when I get in the tub, I soapy up the top half, my arms, get it all good, under the arms really good, with my loofah, go on down to my legs.
Right, you gotta put your leg on the shower.
Yeah, you gotta balance it up, get your feet.
I have this little foot scrubber on the bottom of my tub I just bought, so I just put a little soap and rub my feet on the bottom.
I got a brush, scrub. Like, it's dirty. And then if you wear shorts, those are getting more dirt on them than the top half of your body.
Right.
So how are you not using... And then, what are you bathing with? You're not using washcloths? Just your hands? This one podcast said that using washcloths are for poor people.
Yeah, I find that interesting. So I'm like, well, what do you wash yourself with? Like, maybe like there's a tool.
They said they use their hands.
But your hands are free. You have to buy a washcloth.
Yeah, those are for poor people.
Not even like a little sponge? Like
no, ma'am. They said
there's little body sponges.
Poor people.
Yes, Kendrick.
They not like us. They are not like us. Matter of fact, let me play this clip.
Y'all wonder why your babies.
Yeah.
First off, why did she say dummy? Like, use your hand, dummy. She said that so aggressively.
Like, how are you going out there in the world in 2024 and you are still telling people that you are not bathing with washcloths? You're not washing the rest of your body.
You know, fancy hotels have the cloths in the bathroom, like the shower itself. Mm-hmm. They have the feet towel, they mm-hmm. have the body towel, and then they mm-hmm. have the washcloth as well. Mm-hmm. Even this would go for Hilton. Mm-hmm. This goes for any of the Wyndham hotels. All these hotels have these accommodations. So are you saying that they have a poor mindset because they're offering it to these individuals? So what does that mean? Or are you not staying in a hotel?
I have no idea. And then I can't remember what I was looking on. And this one lady was like, I'm 53 years old or I'm something. And are you still telling me that we're having that debate about washing our chicken? I've never washed my chicken and I don't have any issues.
That's how the Native Americans died from illnesses and diseases. Yeah. They were saying that they were actually trying to teach, this is what I heard, but they were trying to teach the settlers how to properly clean themselves because they only bathe like once a month or something. So, and that's where makeup came into play. But they use makeup to cover the dirt.
We always teaching them what to do. We other people are always teaching these people who are mutations how to bathe.
Mutations.
how to bathe themselves, how to prepare food the proper way. I mean, it is what it is. We're teachers.
Man,
We're scholars.
the food topic just.
How don't you wash your meat? Any meat.
Right. I
Some
do
good
rinse off
old
my meat,
water and vinegar or lime and lemon juice.
Just like you rinse your vegetables and clean them. There was
Apple
actually a
cider
debate
vinegar.
online about cleaning. My grandma, she's old school, so she was telling me to she washes her vegetables with salt. So she could, if there's any bugs on them, I guess like exfoliate but you got to rinse off the salt.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you said
yeah,
salt.
so
Okay, I thought you said
salt.
soap.
Yeah.
I was gonna say soap.
Oh no.
No, no. I seen people when you say wash their chicken.
I saw the chicken.
Man, that's not what we mean by wash the chicken, man. And then talking about I put a little
Yeah.
bleach in it, and who are you trying to kill? Bleach on your chicken? Oh no! Remind me not to eat at your house.
Right.
So yeah, I saw
Becky was so good. The food was so good.
I really put my foot in it. Takes a whole nother meeting when they don't wash their foot. But yes, that washing the leg, washing the feet thing, it's disgusting that they don't.
Yeah,
Very.
just at least, I soap it up. I bubble it up. Or
right.
If you're gonna be like that, then soak in a tub, damn it.
And still wash your feet. Like it's still, and then like on the talk, she asked him, "How long is your showers?" The other co-host, because he was like, "Yeah, I get all that." He was like, "About 30, 45 minutes." How long are they staying in the shower? Because she was in. I can say that one white co-host did say she does wash her feet because when she shave her legs, she has to do it. But the other guy, who is a very known actor, said he doesn't wash his legs. That's disgusting. Where is it? Yeah, it's very disgusting.
It's interesting, to say the least.
So yeah, just like the whole conversation of we have to teach them again. Like he asked, so how do you get your feet? Like, you are a grown ass man. How you don't know how to wash your feet? How are you bathing your kids?
Grown ass man.
So okay, because I do know I have a friend who would only bathe her child on Sundays before they go to school.
Wait, how old is this child?
I mean, he was like kindergarten, first grade, second grade.
The only time a kid should wait that long to shower or bathe is when they're a newborn.
Yeah, you go into school and you only bathe one time a week, and that was on Sundays.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was watching some stuff on TV. I'm gonna be honest. During COVID, I wasn't like showering every day because everybody was home, and I was wearing pajamas for like 10 days in a row.
It's a school kid that's going to school.
She said there is sweat going into this. There is a difference.
There is butt cracks and everything. Like you are a different color than I am. So dirt shows up a little better on you than on me, So all these things come into play, Bathe yourself and your child. If you take a bath every day, every other day, so should your child.
Did she state that she bathed more often?
She did. She took a bath every day. She did. I can say that.
She over here treating this kid like a damn dog.
I mean, hey, that's what she did.
Mm.
Every parent is different. People parent many different ways, and that's how she chose to parent him in bathing. It's my friend, so I ain't gonna talk too much shit about her. But I tell I am a friend that I will tell you when you're grown. I will tell you when you're grown.
Yeah.
It's not like I have never talked to her about this subject. So it's not like I'm talking about her behind her back. I'm a friend that if something is wrong or if I feel a certain way, I'm gonna tell you. And if you don't like it, then I'm not the friend for you.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
her
Take
daughter
my
was
honesty.
when her daughter was growing up and having situations, I'm like, you don't need to be her friend. You need to be her mom. Well, I want to be her. Look, being her friend ain't gonna get her, but in a bunch of trouble. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not just gonna let you do stuff that I see ain't the way it should be. Even though it's my opinion, but if I see something that's not right, I gotta tell you.
Because I wouldn't be a true friend
at all. The other thing I wanted to talk about, or you can hop in on yours, but how do you feel about they not like us? They not like us. They not like us.
Okay, so I was like, Kendrick came with the fire, and
man,
I do like his style, and look, I'm gonna be honest. Some people were like, "Oh, we were surprised he came out with a dance song." First off, like, I low key wasn't surprised because so some years back he had featured on Taylor Swift's Bad Blood, and he had a fire feature on that, and then he also had produced the whole Black Panther, I think the first movie album. So I knew there was that catchy beat kind of tempo in him. It was entertaining. I feel like Drake may have gotten his feelings in the last diss tracks. I don't know what happened.
So, okay, I'm going to play a little bit from each of the songs. I'm going to go Kendrick first. So, this one is Euphoria.
Okay.
Euphoria.
So, that seeing him spiraling, making up falsifying information, reaching out to Kendrick's people thinking you getting information, but they sold you a lie. Like Euphoria, first of all, the show Euphoria, Drake produces.
Oh, he does? The one for HBO or whatever?
Yes.
Drake with Zendaya?
Yes, Drake is a producer on there. The show about kids having sex and doing drugs.
Oh, so he took Degrassi and just like turned it onto some like sexual shit.
But that goes into play with the messing with the minors and all that stuff. You have a show about kids doing drugs and sex. Like, come on, you're co-producing this, executive producing wherever you are. Like, no.
Look, and people greenlit this shit to be on, and it became one of the most popular shows. And right now, it's indefinite hiatus.
I never watched it just because of the things that they were doing in there. I can't, as an adult, be comfortable watching kids have sex or the
I didn't watch
of
it
them.
either.
Like,
yeah.
So like, here's Meet the Grams.
But it was popular.
Here's a little bit of Meet the Grams.
Look at him and wish your grandpa would have worked behind him. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grow. And you're a good kid.
So, on that one, he talked to his whole family. He had a conversation with his son, his mama, and his daddy. Who's done that?
That was pretty deep.
Who did that before?
I think that was the one that when he heard, that's when Drake came out with some crazy, like I think that was the last one that Drake had did, and everybody was like, you know what I mean? It was mid, because they said they could tell he was in his feelings at that point.
And then here is the last Kendrick. Boy, that song right there.
Fire. Oh my God. Did you see the TikTok with the lady and her husband in the kitchen, and then they had the song on, and she was doing like the gospel version, like, so he would say Kendrick would say the word and she would sing it in like a gospel. I'm gonna send it to you because it was hilarious.
Man,
like,
Kendrick has re-upped the game and over there, like on California side, the East Coast, whatever. He has really did his thing. Like all the dances, everybody doing their little crip walk thing and everything. Boy, they are showing out. Like they really, when he made that, and then the same night they was playing it in clubs in Canada and everywhere, which made it so much funnier in your own town. And then in one of the videos that he did, he said something about the place where Drake got robbed, that Chinese store or whatever.
Yeah.
And put it on and had people coming in there off that song. And the owner, he did a shout out to Kendrick. Like, do you know how
that's awesome.
That would make you feel in your own town, these people are supporting your op at the moment. Like, you lost, bro. And I mean, I would play his. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play his last one. That
I think that was the one that he was like butthurt on.
No, not that one. Hold on.
There was one that I heard that Drake did, and I thought it was okay.
This one.
Let me see. Is that Sexy Red? Is that Sexy Red?
Yes. So, him and Sexy Red did that off the BBL Drizzy. That Metro. Oh, Metro killed that BBL Drizzy. Might as well go hit that up too.
It just didn't go so hard. Yeah, that was funny. Everybody said BBL Drizzy.
When I tell you they have went in on Drake. They have made a fool out of him. Like, I mean, hey, and he tried to come back and rap on the beat, but I don't think it was good enough. I don't think it was good enough.
No, not at all. Drake, out of all of them, Drake had one diss track that I thought was okay, but I can't even remember the name of it, unfortunately.
I didn't hear his first ones. I just heard the Meet the Family or whatever the name of it was.
Family Matters?
Family Matters, yeah.
I think that one was the one I liked.
That's the one that was in response to Meet the Family or Meet the Grams from Kendrick. So, yeah.
Okay.
It was okay. Yeah. It was okay. I mean, I'm not a huge Drake fan. I'm not a huge Kendrick fan. But music is music, and Kendrick out-rapped him. I feel like he should have took a book from J. Cole, apologized, and set his ass down.
Yeah, because J. Cole minded his own damn business and sat down.
Everybody talks shit about J. Cole, about apologizing and all that. But after he came out, we was like, you know what? We sorry. We apologize to you, Mr. Jermaine Cole. You knew better. You knew to stay in your lane. You knew this wasn't for you. You knew the heat that was coming. And you decided to bag up, take a seat, apologize. This is not for me. This is not my lane. You know?
Just stay in your lane.
Do you? And that's what Drake should have did. But
yeah, just bowed out gracefully.
Yeah, because now what can he do? Go back to acting? I mean, he can keep singing, but is it going to be the same?
You know, he gonna still stay on the scene. He's got a machine pushing behind him, so.
What, the V12, the machine that they do BBLs?
I was referring to the industry machine, but hey, they give you those etch and sketch abs, so.
Boy, man. And I know you wanted to talk about Miss Nicki Minaj.
Yes, and there's another story I want to get into too, but yeah, okay. Nicki had just gotten arrested out in the Netherlands, and I had watched the video she had posted, and it's crazy because she was going to do a show, I guess, in Amsterdam, and as I guess they're about to go, the police decide to, with the pilot, decide to have her get out of her vehicle because they said that she had marijuana on her, which is actually legal in Amsterdam.
But I
think they were getting on. From what I was understanding, it was legal. We can find out for sure.
I'm looking.
Okay. Yeah. So from what I understood, and she had already declared the blunts, or the security had already declared the blunts before they had got on the plane. So they said that they had already checked their luggage.
It's illegal.
Then now they were asking, it's illegal? Okay. So they had already declared their luggage, and they were saying it belonged to her security guy. Okay, he could be the fall guy, whatever. But they already searched her, but then they searched her again, and that's when they found stuff. And that's why she was like, this is weird. Like, why are you searching me again? And she felt like it was done by somebody who doesn't like her, and they have influence with the police over there in the Netherlands. That's a theory that she's throwing out there, and to make her late for her shows, because there have been other shows that I've seen where she was actually late, or like in other countries, and people get mad, or like there was like a situation where like the sound audio wasn't working.
See, I used to be a Nicki fan. I really did. I used to be a Barb. I loved her, especially Pink Friday and all that. I loved her. Not so much now. One, you married a pedophile. What's your reasoning? It's not a good one. There's nothing you can say that can make me be like, oh, he's a good man, Savannah. No. Two, why are you lying on even though all celebs do it, why are you lying on your security? Again, I ain't really trying to get no job, and in my job description it is lie for me and go to jail or take the charge. That's not what I'm looking for. Like, be a responsible adult. Is your drugs. Says your shit. That's how I feel.
Maybe she just didn't want like a Brittany Griner situation where she ends up, because they were showing like the van of like what she got into. To me, it's like, here's the deal. I feel that certain people do get let go for certain things. So I feel like, her feeling comfortable enough to do this means that she has had other flights where the pilots have let things slide. And maybe that's why they felt comfortable telling them that they already have the pre-roll joints. But it just like, I can understand from a female standpoint of being scared, being arrested and isolated, being told that you can't have your phone, and then you're asking for a lawyer, but because you're in a different country, they don't have to give you one up front. They don't have to tell you anything, you know. So I see where like being afraid in another country, especially like a white country.
I mean, yeah,
as a
I
black
get
woman,
that,
yeah.
but also if you're gonna do you know that it's not legal or whatever, you should be more cautious in what you're doing. You can't commit a crime and you know it's a crime. Then when something happened to you, you know, you try to do like everybody else, give the tears or and all that type of stuff. No, like you did it, you brought it, you knew it wasn't legal. I mean, come on. The internet is free. You can look that shit up. And you go into Amsterdam where you can go anywhere and smoke. You can go in a coffee shop and smoke. You can go right down the street to a bakery and get something with weed in it. So it's not like you're not gonna find it.
Right, because I think the issue was like bringing it on a plane, so it's considered like smuggling.
Yeah. So in the Netherlands, it is illegal, but like for personal use, it has been decriminalized. But you know, you're still transporting whatever illegal substances to and from the country. So that's what trafficking and all that, whatever that's considered. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was an unfortunate situation, but I also wanted to talk about, you've been hearing what's going on up in the Capitol and these women throwing words at each other. We had a Jasmine Crockett call Marjorie Taylor Greene a bleached blonde, bad built body.
Lord, I love some Jasmine Crockett.
Oh my gosh, I am so confused on what is going on in Washington right now. Like,
so of course, what it was the lady had made Margaret, what they call her, MGT,
Marjorie,
had made a comment about her and her eyelashes or whatever, and she wanted clarification of what is considered personal insults or whatever it is. So she decided to say that, and that chairman knew, he understood and heard what she said, and the dude beside him understood it too.
He was priceless. He was like,
man, it's
crying. I'm crying now.
It's like, where is it? I think I pulled it. I got it. Hold on.
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here.
You know what we're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing. Hold on, listen.
Order. I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words.
So she started off, with the eyelashes,
right? And AOC was like, "You don't want to mess with me, girl."
Here she go.
Curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built bush body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
Oh, what now? You know what? And
you knew exactly what she said.
His Caucasian side may have came out. He may not have known. He may have been like, "Hold up, I feel like we should be offended, but I don't know."
He knew he was being messy. But no, he probably didn't. He probably didn't understand. But man,
I loved it. I loved the whole. Do you know that
she has patent or trademarked that, and she's selling merchandise to help support the Democratic Party.
And you know what's so funny? I don't have a problem with it, especially with today's way of getting things out there and how things are being monetized. Like, if Trump can make America great again, we could have. And here's the thing: he's not even the first president to say that. If you go back to older speeches in the Bill Clinton actually used that as his campaign. So he used to say, "Make America Great Again." So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't have, some people were like, "Oh, she's capitalizing on blah, blah, blah." I don't care.
Me neither.
You know,
Get that money, girl.
Marjorie's a bully. Like, I've seen her attack people a lot, and a lot of people just let her slide. Like, oh, whatever. But like, a bully will get, like, don't dish it out if you can't
matched
take
her
it.
energy. She matched her energy. She's met the right person.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I thought that was something interesting going on.
That was great. That was amazing to me. I thought that was.
They got wonderful remixes and everything.
So that's like the end of our show, right?
Right. We did it. We knocked it out, and you know, we're about to go back to making dinner and living lives. Right.
So I just want to
we'll play around.
Sorry. I just want to conclude today's episode by saying, you know, let's continue to encourage each other to break the silence and commit in, you know, supporting survivors and each other. Together we can create a safer and more empathetic world. I want to thank you all for joining us and watching us and listening to our traumatic stories, our crazy stories, our am I the asshole stories. And if you like we tell you before, if you have a topic that you want to hear, let us know. We want to know what you felt about this episode. You can reach us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We're working on our YouTube channel. Everything is Not Your Average Podcast. There might be a one after it. You can always find our lovely faces if you're not sure if it's the right one. And y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. And that is our episode. Season 2, episode 1.